performance. I don't think I've used that. Or is that not one that I can take away?
Let me just double check, because mixology gives you a choice. Do you have persuasion or insight on there?
I have both.
Okay, well then you're good.
Okay.
Go ahead, get rid of performance. That's fine.
Oh, I can't get rid of it on this one? That's not. What if I go white?
Do.
All right, we should be live now, guys.
Woohoo!
Oh, I need to scoot over.
Yay. All right.
Let's make sure I'm audible.
I did it.
I mean, I'm muted over here.
I know. I just want to make sure that we can be heard.
Okay. Second.
We aren't.
I'm muted over here.
I know. I just want to make sure that we can be heard. Quite live yet.
Second.
So we're just making sure everything's working, and then
Over
we'll get
here.
the show on. I know. I just want to make sure that we can be heard. Quite live yet.
Second.
So we're just making sure everything's working, and then
Over
we'll get
here.
the show on. I know. I just want to make sure that we can be heard. Quite live yet.
All right, I think we're good.
So we're just making sure everything's working, and then
Over
we'll get
here.
the show on. I know. I just want to make sure that we can be heard. We have the chat visible,
All right,
so
I
if
think we're
anything
good.
goes
So,
wrong,
we're
just making sure everything's let working. us know, and
Over
we'll
here.
fix it.
I know.
I just want to make sure that we can be heard. We have the chat
All right,
visible. So
now I have muted our big screen over there. So, welcome everyone to another week at Holy Hops Tavern. Yeah, I'm not John. Obviously, he'll be here in a minute. But we're gonna go ahead and get started because we can. All right.
Yep.
Quinto's taking a nap.
Yeah, Quinto's hit the mushrooms a little too hard.
A few announcements. We'll also do this at the end as well, but there will be a new time slot, just because, believe it or not, this is not our full-time gig, and we will need to reschedule due to real-life other nonsense. So when will we...
The week of November 16th, we will be moving to Fridays at 1, and I know that... What?
I just said one.
Oh, I know that is a little early in the afternoon, but it's also a Friday. So hopefully we can get some new people there and our same old people that we love.
Yep.
But you can blame my dad. It's my dad's fault.
He watches the spawn while we do this.
Yeah.
So
And his class schedule changed. So, but Fridays, oh. There you go. But Friday should be steady from here on out. So this should be the only change we have.
all right. So, John will be joining us momentarily. He's just doing other work-related things for now. But he'll jump in as soon as that's resolved. So, the last couple sessions, you guys have been dealing with a group of animals that you felt were being unjustly treated. They were. You guys are staring at all kinds of different
I was trying to look at
things.
you in the frame,
Okay.
but it means not looking at you.
You were disgusted by how these animals were treated. And that night, while you guys were planning a grand escape for these animals, as well as just trying to make sure that possibly assassinating the mayor, someone broke those animals out of their prison. Of course, everyone blamed you guys since you guys were so vocal about freeing these poor animals. However, after some great aggressive rebuttals, you guys were sent to go look into it. You found out that the masterminds behind this great prison break were tumblers, these little tiny rock creatures
My new favorite creature.
that had ridden these macaws into the camp and broke free all these animals to cause chaos to cover up the escape of a neighboring clan of theirs. The general of the clan that did the escape was General Click-Clack, and he has agreed to come back into town with you to reclaim the honor of the successful escape.
Click clack. I love that.
And that is where we left off. You've made your way back into town. It is still early morning, and after last night, people are still sleeping after putting the various stalls back together, and the few people that are awake are still cleaning up. It was dark last night, so the creatures without dark vision couldn't really put things back together in the middle of the night. Now that the sun has broken, people are either sleeping off the previous night or in the midst of cleaning. Nobody's really celebrating at this particular point. What do you guys presently do?
Oh, Madam Mayor.
Hello.
Madam Mayor.
Let's go see the mayor.
All right. It doesn't seem like she's out and about quite yet.
I go knock on her door.
Okay.
I want to go back to bed.
That's fair. You go up to the door. The manservant opens the door, and he goes, "Yes, what can I do for you, madam?"
Can you please tell the mayor that we found the perpetrators and we would like her to come meet them?
"Oh, come on in. Have a seat."
I follow him in.
Okay.
I follow her.
Which one of us was carrying Click Clack?
I assumed you were because you were the one who laid down with them.
Yeah, but they said they didn't trust me. I think that they were riding Quinto.
Oh, I took them from Quinto. I'm holding them.
I
Quinto went back to go to bed.
Yeah.
see.
He didn't want to go see the mayor. He was too upset from his assassination attempt that didn't work.
Yeah.
Click Clack was definitely writing Kevin, so
Oh, well then
Yeah.
I would be holding them, so
Yes.
that's fine.
The manservant goes upstairs, and coming down is a very weary Mayor Ruloth. And as she sees you, she's curious. That was fast. She comes in. It's like she asks the manservant to bring bagels for everybody, and it's like, "What news do you have?"
I think that's where we'll do the intro.
Yep. That's agreed.
And we're back.
So,
We have someone who would like to talk to you. Click clack, take it away.
Click Clack lands on the table, riding his epic mount. He rears up on the frog. The feathers of Kevin arch up, and he goes,
Did you have a bridle in your pocket for Kevin?
No, he's gripping the back of the skin of Kevin.
Da-da-da.
And the mayor goes, "That's your frog." And
In the background, I start going dun 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 dun
and as she says that, barely audible on the coffee table in front of everybody, General Click Clack goes, "Hello, Madam Mayor."
Can I like somehow use Druidcraft to amplify his voice?
Yes. Now it is projected and emphatic. Normally it's meant for grand audiences.
And right behind him, I go pew, 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 just
And
to
that-
have some sparkly lights.
Very he appreciates it. But with the emphasis or the projection of the voice with the magic, he is now audible at a whole range of 10 feet. And he goes, "Madam Mayor, I And General Click Clack, fourth of his name, freer of the imprisoned, slayer of the spider monkey. I have saved my people, not these fools.
General Click Clack is my new best friend. What's up, buddy?
You killed a spider monkey?
I'm guessing it was trying to eat him or something terrible.
Aren't spider monkeys tiny?
Isn't he even tiny? Spider monkeys are like this
enemies?
big.
Would I know this?
Give me a nature check. I mean like literal spider monkeys, not...
Like the spider monkeys that exist in our universe?
Yes.
Or oh.
So these guys slew a spider monkey, which is like...
But what are the little guys called out of the ADA?
Don't worry about those.
Right.
Those aren't canon yet. So chill. Way to bring
Burn.
out of game lore into it.
I'm sorry, they're one of your favorite monsters.
I know.
I just assumed.
Anyway. So the mayor is like, so you're the ones that freed them. Yes! And you actually give me an insight check.
Both of us?
Yeah.
I can't.
I got 18 plus 2 because I'm what? Well, do I add the 2 on it since it's one of my
Yes.
things? Okay, I got
And
a 20.
you also add your intelligence or wisdom.
22.
Okay.
9. Nope. Sorry, 6.
Okay. You're just like, ooh, very impressive little rocks being all dramatic and whatnot. You're actually paying attention to the reaction of the mayor. As this frog is giving the speech, you see the mayor just kind of quizzically be like, what is this madness? But
I don't
you
trust
see
anything
that-
the mayor does, so that's fair that I would be watching her.
But you see that she looks relieved with the 22. Well, General Click Clack, that is right. I do not want you to besmirch my honor by projecting my accomplishments onto these giants. It was I who did this, not they. And
I would like to take this opportunity to do an "I told you so" dance quietly in the background. Just so.
the mayor goes, that is good to hear.
I turned my sound off. How is this? How? Sorry.
We
I'm so sorry. I thought I had my sound off.
Regret
Nobody heard that on the stream.
that
I have, it's silent.
your
I don't
kin
understand.
were imprisoned in such an uncouth manner. Had I known that he had sentient creatures in his menagerie, I would have intervened. I apologize for any issues that might have caused. And the general looks mildly surprised by your reaction. He goes, it is understandable. Not many of us speak your clumsy tongue.
That's fair.
And she goes, thank you for your understanding.
And thank you for finding her heart, Click Clack. We were wondering where it was.
Click Clack, is there anything we can give you as an apology for even putting you in this position? Seeing that he's basically just a pile of rocks, she's not expecting much with your 22 insight check. It's something polite. He goes, I would want nothing from the people who imprison my people. But should I need you again, I will call. That is fair, good general.
Click Clack, we've always got your back.
Should she offers up, in the future, we would be more than willing to work with you in whatever endeavors you are. You are small in stature, but stout in heart. Maybe I could call on you for aid since you are such a mighty warrior. And you see her playing something. Go ahead and give me an insight check for me.
Both of us are just.
Yeah, she It's been rolling well. So
9.
9.
9.
And
Not so well. I was so mad my new dice
I got
aren't
a
here.
22.
Hey, we like. Oh wait, you got a 6 last time, but we almost completely switched.
she seems to be wanting to form a alliance with a tiny creature for whatever purpose. And she
I
goes,
mean, I love Click Clack.
Yeah,
and I'm
but-
sad that he doesn't like me.
As I said earlier, Click Clack is my new best friend, and I hope that he feels mutually about that.
Mhm.
Are we? Me and Click Clack are close, right?
yes.
Yeah. So,
You talk
can
to small
he-
creatures, they talk to small creatures,
Yeah.
you can speak.
And I'm assuming that we were talking this whole time, like trying to convince him to play I Spy, normal things. And
Yeah, he doesn't do small games, but yes.
so does he know that we are not fans of the mayor?
Oh,
I assume that would have been shared since we were bringing him back.
all
That-
right.
So how would he react to the fact that
Ooh.
she's clearly trying to make an alliance as where we are the ones that wanted an alliance with him at first?
Give me an opposed charisma check with the mayor.
An opposed? Oh, okay.
Yeah, since it's kind of
Well, I got a 7, and so I would have a 9.
okay. It's pretty tough. He's not really certain, but he goes, it is really hard to trust giants of any kind, madam.
That's why I'm only 3 foot high, buddy.
But should you need us, leave a pineapple on the northern rock of the town at dawn. We have scouts everywhere. We are willing to listen, at the very least. And the madam goes, thank you for your time, sir.
I want to make a
And
pineapple bat
thank you
signal.
for clearing their name. What?
No, follow along. This is brilliant. I'll make a pineapple bat signal for them. I want to find out like what symbol in their culture means like help, and I want to take a pineapple. I want to hollow it out, and I want to carve that symbol into it like a jack-o'-lantern, and then I want to put a light in it as a bat signal.
The General Click Clack goes, that defeats part of the purpose. You have to offer tribute as part of your request.
I'll always leave you fruit and stuff with it.
It must be a pineapple.
I'll
It's
leave
tradition.
you a pineapple. I'll leave you a whole pineapple, and we can make a pineapple bat signal.
Whatever this bat signal is.
What is your clan's symbol? How do you represent yourself to other clans?
We are of the granite tribe. Notice our texture and skin tone. We look like granite. There are pebbles of other rocks. There's the clay tribe.
So if I put like a ruby and a sapphire in the eyes, would that work? Oh, that's garnet. Sorry.
This is extremely needless. What are you talking about?
Do you have a way of like writing granite tribe?
Like a symbol that means granite tribe.
You're making.
Do you have flags? What does your flag
Yes.
look like?
We don't
you have a
have
flag?
flags. My tribe knows who I am. And as far as I'm
Sheldon
aware, I'm
does
the
not
only
find the importance
tumbler
of
that
flags.
speaks common and can communicate with the giants.
All right, we'll just leave a pineapple. We'll leave multiple pineapples if we need you, because I like you and I want you to be my friend, and you don't want to be my friend, and that makes me sad.
It's
I wanna be
hard
your
to
friend.
trust the giants.
Is that why you trust me? Because I'm only 3 feet tall?
Sure. I trust you. I trust you as far as Kevin does.
Kevin completely trusts me.
I know.
Ah,
But only.
Good man.
Anyway,
I go to get hey hey.
the mayor goes, well, thank you for clearing up the situation. If we are done, thank you for your time. I do need to speak with your friends, allies, for a moment, though, since there's still a couple matters that need to be addressed for our end of things. It does not concern you. It's Giant's problem. The general goes, the Giants have a lot of problems. I'm not surprised you have more than I. Very well. I was promised beer, so I will make my way to
I will have Kevin fly you to the brewery.
the brewing temple, where I will make my claim. Away, mighty steed. And he flies off. And he goes the 60 feet over in a grand flight.
God, I love that little thing.
And as he leaves, the mayor turns to you and goes, "That is fantastic news." Pulls out a binder and goes, "Any damage caused by individuals not pertaining to the village are not covered by us. So that means we don't have to pay the merchant anything for the damages. That is the best news I could have gotten. But in order to prevent ramifications from being rebounded on our tiny companions and neighbors, we need to find a corpse. Do you happen to have
A corpse?
or
A what?
know of some horrible beast
A
that
what?
can kill and blame the escape on?"
Where are those cockatrice bones?
Oh, yeah.
That was like weeks ago.
Yeah, but wouldn't the bones still be there? We cooked it and ate it. We just say we set it on fire. I mean, Quinto sets a lot of stuff on fire. So,
The bones would be a week old in your compost pile at this point. So it would be pretty worn and it would be a fairly hard sell.
Don't you have anything that we could use?
I don't keep corpses lying around.
You have in the past.
Not knowingly.
Well, we also
can
don't
we dig up
happen to
those
keep.
corpses?
No, we laid them to rest. We don't really have an. We don't keep corpses
I'm really trying
either.
hard to actually play my charisma score this week.
I appreciate that.
It's not easy.
It's a very simple problem. We need a fall guy in this particular moment, since we do not want the tumblers getting involved with any ramifications. So,
What if we blame it on the griffin?
what?
That we killed yesterday.
Oh, the Periton thing.
Yeah.
Well, he was one of the things that was freed.
Yeah, like he chewed his own thing open.
The cage was clearly not tampered in that way. The lock was broken.
About marauders.
If you can find me a dead marauder,
Do we have
that'd
anyone in
be
prison?
Great. Only Ven, the town drunk.
Give me a second.
He
I
is
would
not
like-
a bad person.
No, not him. Just give me a second. I would like to think at my brother.
Okay.
And I would like to think, hey, do you got anyone you need killed, like, right now? Or who you recently killed?
Your brother goes, "Oh, hi, sis. That's a really awkward request. No, I haven't killed anybody, nor want anyone to die. But
Why don't we just go
why?"
hunting? Let's go hunting and kill some big creature and bring the bones back.
What kind of concentration does it take for me to talk? So if anyone didn't know this, I can telepathically communicate with my brother via mushrooms.
Give me a charisma check, though, just to see.
If he comes looking for me. It's 4.
Okay. Your brother goes, "I'm not giving you a body or anyone to kill for any more of your experiments."
It's not an experiment. I need a fall guy.
I thought you wanted out of the family business.
I do, but like,
Look.
there was something with a dinosaur, and I need a fall guy.
I feel like we should just tell everybody the truth.
No, because then they're gonna go looking for the tumblers.
The mayor looks at you and goes, "I thought you liked the tumblers."
I do, but
They're
I
gonna
don't like
hunt
lying
them
to
down.
everybody.
No. If you tell villagers that there's these weird rock creatures around them, A, that'll instill paranoia in the civilians. B, it'll make them hate the tumblers and want to kill them on sight since they're apparently mischievous souls. I
Not
would
really.
rather.
They were just setting people free.
Yeah,
like
but
their
people
own
are
creatures.
People
crappy.
are dumb.
Do you have anything in mind, Madam Mayor, that we could go kill and bring back for you? Because it seems like an oddly strange request for you to not have thought of something.
Well, any beast of a decent size that can break a lock would be fine. If you found that Allosaurus.
No. No. He is a victim. I am not killing a victim. It's bad enough that we killed the flying griffin thing, who was also a victim.
I would just like to state for the record that I am not in favor of hunting down and killing something else when we could just be honest. And I think that you are strongly, I know that you kind of make the rules, so it doesn't really matter, but I feel as though the townspeople could be talked to.
What if we blame it on Hey Hey?
They'll kill your chicken.
Respect you, knowing
I
that
will
you guys
protect my
aren't
chicken.
stupid enough to actually do the prison break that you had planned. I am actually quite glad you didn't do it. Especially since I don't have to pay a substantial amount of fees to the
had it
gentleman
coming.
for any misgivings.
He had it coming. He only has himself to blame.
Copyright.
You are major taxpayers. Instead of that money going into various
I'm not
infrastructure.
saying we should give him the money. I'm saying he's the jerk, and he should just live with it. But if
He
we gotta
should
do
just live with it.
something,
So
I just feel like you have something in mind that you want us to kill.
I don't have anything in mind. I'm just looking for a way to shift the blame away from the tumblers, who seem to really like you, and who I think would be quite beneficial to build a relationship with over time.
What if?
Why do you want a relationship with them?
What if?
We are small. Having eyes everywhere is beneficial to everyone.
I've got an idea. What if we just say that there was proof found that it wasn't anyone in the village? However, we were not able to hunt down what did it. And so, but it was
That's-
definitely an outside source.
That's great. What would that evidence be?
Poop.
Do you have any ideas?
Well, I said a while ago, let's just hunt a creature in the wild, but that nobody listened to me.
Go hunt a creature in the
Go hunt a
wild.
creature.
That is
you said
more
you didn't
than
want to kill
acceptable.
something.
I said this afterwards because my first choice would be just to be honest and protect the pebble creatures. We can protect them, but still just be honest with everybody.
Are the pebble
Oh.
creatures going to be pissed off that we give the credit to something else?
They
Is
want
other
the
thing.
credit.
They want the credit.
I
But
feel like
only
we should
one
just
of
tell
them-
the townspeople the
Yeah,
truth
wait.
and tell them that they should be excited because now it means that their tax dollars don't have to pay for it.
But here's a point. You, Madam Mayor, were like, oh, there were sentient creatures. Bad hombre. Like, probably shouldn't say it that way. Bad dude. So what if we just tell everyone else that he was holding sentient creatures in his menagerie that shouldn't have been held, and it was a human rights violation or whatever, and that other of their kin came and freed them.
And then we imprison the guy.
I do like that idea, but not for the reasons you think. I think we could take the rest of his inventory and free them with that claim. But it still doesn't address the fact that people will want retribution on the people freeing them. However,
Why?
it
Why do
came
they
to
want
mind-
retribution? Like, why do they need it? They're not going to have to pay the
because
taxes.
Their
Destroyed property.
stalls are destroyed. So he should have to pay for it. He was the one who broke the rules and had sentient creatures. Let's just arrest him.
Make him work it off.
But then it's our word against his. And it looks like they were just trying to make him be the fall guy.
Who
Or
cares?
we
It's our
bring
town.
Click Clack in. Click Clack wants the credit. And we say, look, these are little people. They have rights. He was holding them against their will in a jar. A jar. Jar.
I don't think that we should project the fact that these individuals are what they are. Keeping them as hidden as possible will be beneficial to our small village in the long term.
Why?
They're tiny creatures who we can be friends with that can go relatively unnoticed to the rest of the world.
So you want to use them to spy on the townspeople? That's what I just heard.
Townspeople, no. Our neighbors, absolutely.
Just tell the townspeople and keep it under wraps.
Why don't we get him back here and
However-
ask
Is there a
what he
check
wants
I
to
can
do?
make to see how
However-
well known the boulder tumblers are?
Yeah, give me a nature check.
Should we get him back over here to tell us what he wants to do?
Well, with you guys discussing the various things,
13.
13, yeah, you haven't heard of these guys. So they're pretty well hidden. I mean, they're designed to look like pebbles. It's their thing to be discreet. But the mayor looks at you and goes, the periton that you brought up and wanted to blame it on, it did kill several kobolds. And they are recently dead. Not as dead as a kobold. We did have them buried outside of town. So if you were willing to just dig them up, make
Told
it...
you I had something in mind.
It was only after the inspiration of your clever friend here. We just simply shift the blame away from the tumblers, and there's no problem.
All right, but I feel like Click-Clack's not going to be thrilled about that.
I feel like we need to talk to him. Also, I want to make it clear that if we're lying to the townspeople, that you are going to be the one lying, not us.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's go talk to Click Clack. He needs to give the okay that he wants us to give someone else the credit.
Well, Click-Clack, he said was the only one that could speak common. Correct?
Yes.
This is a one-time problem. If we just make it disappear, it doesn't really affect his honor. Everyone here already doesn't know about the title issue. So we'll just keep it that way. And no one will bother the tumblers.
I am very uncomfortable.
Me too. I don't like it. I don't like lying.
However,
It's your decision. As soon as you've prepared the body, speaks to the manservant.
Again, why do we have to do this? We already went and hunted down these people after you publicly decided to blame us with no proof.
Because
and
you
now we
said
had to
you were
clear-
doing an investigation.
Now we had to clear our own names. I feel as though at this point it should be on you. You want to blame it to someone else and you want to lie to the townspeople? Do it. I don't think this should be on us anymore.
All right. So you're okay with your investigation turning up nothing?
No.
Well, then, this is a story I'm going to tell. Which
Okay.
is more believable?
Here's the thing.
Fairy rocks.
So we're either going to tell the townspeople the truth, which we have one of those fairy rocks to do it, or you can come up with the other thing. I'm not going to be the one to go dig up some dead body and lie to everybody about it.
If you want to put his people at risk, that is your decision.
we just want to talk to him about it before making a decision.
I think that we should talk to him about it, but I also think that if you're doing this elaborate scheme to hide something using some creature's bones, why should we do it? We haven't done anything wrong. Why would we be the ones? You do it.
I'm trying to protect a possible ally. Isn't that obvious?
Not really. Everything you do just kind of seems pretty crummy.
We'll
Let's
have
go
your
talk to him.
discussion.
Goodbye, Madam Mayor.
1 second,
Do we break something?
well, I just want to
1
make sure
second,
the sound is still good because I
I Do we really break hope we something? didn't do
just wanna
all
make sure
that
the,
with no
sound
dialogue.
is still good because no, we're
I
fine.
really
break
hope we
something?
didn't do
Okay.
all that with no
Sound
dialogue.
is still good. I just
I
it,
love how much you guys hate
we're
the
fine.
mayor.
I really hope we didn't
do all that.
Everything about it.
so I just
I
camera
love how
turning
much you
off,
guys hate the
sometimes
mayor.
it's that
didn't do
because
all
the camera
that.
goes into OBS. So
So
I just
I love how much you guys hate
So I
the
just
mayor.
I thought I hit OBS. So I just
I love how much you guys hate
So I
the
just
mayor.
I thought I hit
Let's go over
So
there.
I
Let's have a
just-
bit
I
of
love
a
how much you
clap
guys
and
hate
just
the
hang out
mayor.
for a little bit and ask him Let's go over there. I have a question of credit, but that means we're going to do it. Everyone else will do our best to have a question of credit, but that means we're going to do it for someone else. Everyone else will do our best to have a question of credit, but that means we're going to do it for
Enter the tavern. It is quiet, enter the hunters behind the bar, making sure that quiet, enter the hunters behind
What
the
is
bar.
happening? Why? Why is that happening? Oh, there's Jack. Oh, no. Why is that happening?
We will fix
Oh,
it.
there's Jack. Oh, no. Why is that happening?
We will fix it. Kill it.
We'll be right back.
We will fix it. Bad. Kill it. What did you mess with?
We'll be right back.
We will fix it. Bad. Kill it. What did you mess with?
Get chocolate while you're out there.
Bad. Kill it. What did you mess with?
Get chocolate while you're out there.
What did you mess with?
Get chocolate while you're out there. Get chocolate while you're out there. Get chocolate. Please. Get chocolate. I mean, I say love them. I tend to go.
84 degrees in
Yeah, I'm dying. I'm full on dying.
Are we back?
Hershey's and Reese's peanut butter cups are probably higher up, but almond joys are delicious, and I can eat them.
Do.
Delicious, and I can eat them.
Doop doop doop. Situating.
All right,
Oh,
does everything
that's
sound
nice.
good now?
Doop, doop,
What's
doop.
that glare on his screen?
Yeah, that's the edge of the wall. Oh, that's a
Does
light.
everything sound good now?
Doop, doop.
What's that glare on his screen?
All right,
Yeah, that's the edge of the wall.
we're back.
Oh, that's a
Is
light.
it all right
Worse.
now? No one's.
What's that glare on his screen?
All right,
Yeah, that's the edge of the wall.
we're back.
Oh, that's a
Is
light.
it all right
Worse.
now? No one's.
What's that glare on his screen?
All right,
Yeah, that's the edge of the wall.
we're back.
Oh, that's
How
a
am I
light.
getting
Sorry.
more wall, not less?
No one's.
What's that glare on his screen?
All right,
Yeah, that's the edge of the wall.
we're back.
Oh, that's
How
a
am I
light.
getting
Sorry.
more wall, not less?
No one's.
What's that glare on his screen?
You have a
Yeah,
very
that's
narrow.
the edge of the
We're back.
How am I getting more wall, not less?
No one's.
What's that glare on his screen?
You have a
Alright.
very narrow. I turned it into the best meant to go. Yeah, and then you turned it too far the other direction.
What's that glare on his screen?
You have a
Alright.
very narrow.
Stop there.
I turned it into the best meant to go. What you're seeing is light, not wall. It's still on the green screen.
Alright.
Very narrow.
Stop there.
What you're seeing is light, not wall.
Sorry, everyone.
Still on the green
Let's make sure that the audio
Stop
works.
there.
Okay,
What you're seeing is light, not wall.
Sorry,
You
everyone.
wander
Make
into the
sure that the
tavern
audio
itself.
works.
Click, clack.
Click clack
Wander
is
into the tavern itself.
Click, clack.
Currently in the
click
tavern.
clack is Hunter who's just giving him the
Currently
treat.
in the tavern.
He goes, this is some fine honeydew. He goes, this is yes, what can I do for you? Honeydew.
No, buddy, we gotta talk to you.
Yes,
And we lay it all out for you. No, buddy, we gotta talk to you.
yes.
And we lay it all
So,
out for you.
why does the
No, buddy, we
mayor
gotta
want
talk
to
We lay it all out.
blame the escape on something else?
She does not. She thinks that the townspeople will try and retaliate against you for retribution to their stands. And also, she likes the idea that it's something else because then her tax dollars don't have to pay to fix it.
And what
And-
would you want?
I like the idea of just being honest with everybody. I don't like the idea of lying and digging up some other animal's bones and blaming it on them. However, whatever you feel, if you feel that you'll be safer if we give credit to someone else, then we will do that too.
Look at me. What do you see?
Strength. Mighty, mighty little stone.
Rocks. Do we look like we are flashy?
No.
You look like you got a real good stealth roll.
A giant captured an entire clan of my people and shoved us in a jar.
Which is why you had every right to do what you did.
Correct. Blaming. What would cause more damage to him? The capturer.
I think it would be the same either way.
Yeah. I mean,
Did you bring up the fact that the mayor planned to take away his property?
Sure. But that's in both scenarios. I wanted him imprisoned.
the mayor is concerned that other people might come after you because their property was destroyed. And the mayor doesn't have to pay for the townspeople's property that was destroyed if it was an outside force. So she's
But-
afraid of their retribution.
So I think what we should do is have you talk to everyone, explain what happened, explain why you did what you did, and call for him to pay for the damages. For him to, since he enslaved you and all those things, that he should be held responsible, and that you were doing the noble thing by letting the creatures escape, and that the financial burden should fall on him.
He is a dishonorable person,
Yes.
but justice will be received in two different ways. Can't you just kill the man?
No
We
one gets
can.
their money back then. If he has to work to pay it back because he enslaved sentient, powerful people, then that's a bigger issue. That's a bigger.
We can kill him, but then I just spilled water all over my face. We can kill him, but yeah, like she said, then no one would get the money back and they would still be angry.
This sounds like giant problems, but give me a persuasion check for your particular endeavor versus the argument.
11
You
or
do-
would I would add 2, right?
Charisma and 2.
So okay. 13.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a second time because you have advantage due to Pippin's help.
Oh wait, that would
No, so
Oh.
roll twice, take the higher number. So
the
still
last one was
13?
higher.
All right, let me just roll for the mayor. Okay.
The mayor, is the mayor here?
No,
Oh.
but both arguments were presented. And I wanted to just give a baseline roll.
I mean, I feel like the mayor should roll with disadvantage because we're kind of like, this is the other option. I'm gonna sucks.
Well, both of you rolled the same charisma check for like opposed rolls. That's what I had her roll earlier. So you see the rock go, giant justice isn't really my concern. We're used to being mistreated by larger creatures. As far as I can tell, you, the mayor, and the imprisoner are very close to the same thing.
I am
will-
nothing like the mayor.
That's the one you take offense to?
You are less scaly.
I love other creatures. The 2 people you named are evil. Evil. Kevin goes like this.
Right. Well, still, sounds like the other individuals persecuted by this creature will be freed. And that is what I care about. I will remain hidden.
Okay.
But you have been polite. So if you have any inquiries, leave the pineapple. And maybe we'll consider helping.
I appreciate that.
Until then, deal with your own problems. And then you see Quinto placed 2 beers by the door, and the rock goes up, wanders slowly, walking about 12 inches in a round, up to a group of bugs. The bugs go flying away and come back with a cluster of other bugs. And you see the 2 beers kind of get lobbed onto these insects, and they ride away into the night.
Does that mean we're digging up a goblin?
I guess. I don't want to do this at all.
Let's go.
You weren't
Alright,
told where they
let's-
were buried.
You what?
You weren't told where they were buried.
I guess
You
we
were
have to go
so
back and see
insistent.
the mayor. Can you
Okay,
go see
guys,
the mayor?
Archie's
I'm going to
here.
fight her.
You're just gonna fight her.
Hey, Archie,
hi.
how are you?
I know
Okay,
we're on
what-
YouTube. Michael's watching. So
um,
hi, Michael.
They just had a
Wait, who else is here?
Michael.
Oh, hi, Michael.
They just had a discussion about with the tiny rock creatures about whether or not the rock creatures were going to go public and blame the enslavers or not. He's chosen that the giant people should just deal with their own problems, and takes the 2 beers and goes off into the night after everything was discussed with the mayor. The mayor wants to leave the relationship open with little rock creatures without casting too much, like without the tumblers becoming public knowledge. She wants to keep the knowledge of their existence as closely guarded as possible.
Did you tell Archie and Michael that the day's changing?
Oh, that was at the beginning. We were gonna do it at the end too.
Due to
And
scheduling,
Michael already knows because his kids being watch day.
yeah,
Fair.
that's fair.
There.
But Archie, starting when, you know the dates better than I do. Sorry.
So
November 16th.
I should make a note of what the timestamp is here, so I can edit this out later. The week of November 16th, which is a Monday, so whatever 4 days after that is, we are moving to Fridays at 1 p.m. Eastern time because of a child care change.
Yes,
So, but it'll be steady after that. We're not
we're
gonna
not
move it
planning
again.
to change it. So,
3:48. That's the time that you did it.
so that's the only announcement.
You said make a note of the timestamp.
Oh no, like how long it's been streaming, but none of them are right. I'm just gonna have to find it. It's okay.
Oh.
It's fine.
So, so you were just told by the tumblers that no, I remove blame from you. It is mine. Now that you guys are not going to get in prison, he goes away. Huzzah. So,
I wanted him to stay. I wanted to be friends with him.
this is as friendly as these guys get.
I want him to just ride around on Kevin all the time. Doing good.
They're not like goblins. You can't adopt them.
You can adopt goblins?
Especially
Every
a
good
general.
party has an adopted goblin. That's why we've got one working in the kitchen right now.
Oh my god, it is
First
so hot in
goblin.
here. I'm dying.
It really is. It's
85
degrees in this studio.
It's pretty warm. So,
Drinking the White Claw really helped.
you make
You
your
know, I
way
need to drink water.
back to the mayor's. And this has only been about 10 to 15 minutes. And you knock on the door, I assume.
Come and knock on our door.
And Mayor Ruloff
Copyright.
opens it by herself for once.
As long as it's under 30 seconds.
Gotcha.
And it's off key and off tempo.
Hello, Mayor. We're going to go with your plan. Are you prepared to come dig up a body with us?
Oh, I've already sent my manservant to do that.
Oh, great.
Does that mean I can go sleep?
So are we done here then?
As you
Or
were.
do we need to bring the body back in town? Like, do we need to go meet him and like make it look like we've been in a fight and bring it back in?
It is your decision.
I've already got
I'm-
dirt in my hand and I'm like, put it on my face.
All right, let's
Do
go.
you want the credit or not? I falsely accused you, and I apologize.
I mean,
I
I don't really care about having the credit. I more care about having our name
Yeah,
cleared.
I just wanted
Gully
to be
should.
believed.
She's running for mayor.
yeah,
I'm
but
offering a victory to you.
Yeah.
Do you want it?
But you could totally
this
turn
feels
this around
But
and
yeah.
be like, oh, they
Oh,
lied.
they
to
lied.
you."
I don't think I trust this.
Give me an insight check. Since you're like, no,
3.
you don't
So
trust.
7.
You have no idea. So status quo, no
Yeah.
additional information.
Wait, insight is a wisdom, so 12.
12. It's with a 12, it's really hard to get a measure on anyone with a charisma. So if they were lying, it would be really hard to tell. But she seems as forthright as she's ever been.
Well, we did actually figure it out.
You could, if you don't want to do the claim, we could just leave the body outside of town. And then someone else could find this creature mauled. And we could plant evidence like a
This is getting more elaborate.
steel break.
I say, so if we don't claim him, you're going to take the credit that you figured this out all by yourself.
It is no. Like I said yesterday, I was going to have someone investigate it. I'll just say that investigator found information.
What do you want to do,
It's a
Pippin?
local guide.
Trying
Do
to
we
find
wanna
a
s-
celebratory?
Stop fiddling and pay attention.
But I need something that says yay.
Do that happy
Why
sponge
don't you just search
thing.
for
Is
it?
that
Type in the
cheese?
word
What is
yay.
that?
Type in the word yay. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Okay.
No yay.
Well, that was unhelpful.
Yeah.
Do the Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
This?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks yayish. I like the extra life thing. That's cool. All right. So
I feel like it lost its potency after.
What do you want to do?
Um,
Do we want to have her say that her guy found it, or
I mean, it's gonna bite us in the butt either way. Because I mean, look at her. She's turned things around for less than that.
just so you're aware, this town doesn't have much income. I can't get rid of you because that would be a fifth of the town's income.
I understand
You
that.
might be a thorn in my side,
but
but you're
couldn't
actually
use this
beneficial
against Gully
to this
when she's
town.
running for mayor against you. Look,
I only fight because I think I could do a better job as mayor. That's the only reason why I fight.
you could have a little more heart and be a little more convincing about that fact.
So
The whole never mind. This is a silly argument, and I will take the fall for this. Gully, you stay here. I will dirty myself up and say I fought it all by myself. I turned into a cougar, and I mauled the body, and then I will bring it back into town and be like, this guy, I interrogated him. He admitted it.
okay?
make
Keeps
sure
you
to
clean.
destroy the face. That way, any of the companions he traveled to town with don't recognize him.
So what's his name?
Where's your manservant digging him
His
out?
name is Iro Svex. He came
The
to
tea
town.
guy?
Pardon?
The tea guy?
No, he was just one of the Cobalt carnival workers.
I'm just saying that we're gonna have to have a backstory of who this guy is and why he did this.
I'll
He's
just
a
say I
local
found
from
him
the
with-
island. Or
Say I found him with like the dinosaur, leading the dinosaur away. The dinosaur got away.
it's not General Iro.
That was
I've
my
made a
point.
mistake. I've
Thank
made
you,
a
Archie,
horrible
for
mistake.
picking up what I was laying down there.
From after.
Anyway,
So,
I have to stop doodling. I can't stop. And
His name was Iros Vex. I do care about the dead. He left behind a lovely wife and 2 children.
So we want to make sure that his wife and kids don't know it's him.
Correct.
right. Okay. What I'm saying is that we're gonna drag this body back in. People are gonna ask who it is.
We
We
could
can't
just
say that it's
he's-
actually him.
We could just say that he was a member of the local bandit crew looking to make coin.
Look, I happen to have a. Wait, would I have. Out of character. Would I have, like, something from
Oh yeah.
my family, like, with their insignia on it that I could plant on him and be like, it's from these guys?
Yes.
Hate them from the other
absolutely.
side of the island.
That is totally something you would have.
All right. I just say, I've got that part covered. I have a story in mind. Leave it to me so no one else has to get their hands dirty.
Very good.
Okay. I'm gonna go to bed.
I go back to the tavern. I grab that item.
I walk up to you. Are you sure you're okay to do this by yourself?
I've done worse.
Oh God, don't tell me about it.
Okay.
All right.
I go up. I get the item. I go meet the manservant. I, like, have him punch me in the face so it looks like it was actually a fight. And I put dirt all over me.
He punches you. It doesn't do anything.
I punch myself in the.
He
I hit
picks up a-
myself in the face with my gilet.
Funk.
And then, like, I roll around in the dirt. Not that it does much because I'm a nature person.
That's cool. I did not know
And-
that. Continue. Sorry.
Um,
That's fantastic.
and
Thanks,
then
Archie.
I go over to the body, and I'm gonna have to use a breath weapon, I think.
What is your breath weapon?
It's lightning.
Yeah, that would easily scorch a good part of it.
Yeah.
So you,
I expend a breath weapon, and I'm assuming he doesn't make the save.
you're right. Corpses generally are bad at reflex
Should I
saves.
make? Should I tell you how much damage
No.
my breath weapon
I
does?
assume you deface the body appropriately.
And then, but I put the insignia on him first, wherever it would go,
Okay.
so that that's scorched too.
The
and
mayor
I make sure
also
to.
provided clothes to dress him in that were not his
I
original.
changed him first. I
Okay.
put the
Yep.
insignia on him. I threw
Removed any identification.
removed any identification, and then scorched him with my breath weapon.
Okay. So you drag this body back into town, and as you do, various people seem very upset they're just dragging a corpse into town. But the mayor comes out, addresses the story with you. You explain what happens, and after you tell the tale you're going to give me a deception check.
You want me to tell the tale?
Oh, go ahead.
Tell the
just-
tale of yesteryear.
So, I know many of you saw me turn into a bloodhound early this morning. Tracked this guy through the forest. Found him trying to get the dinosaur back under his control. I fought him. The dinosaur got away while I did. Fortunately, he didn't make it through. But I happen to know from this thing that he is from this other family from across the islands who is trying to take out our town because we don't buy as much beer from them as we could.
Because our
we
beer
have
is
ours and ours is
better.
better.
Sons of
And the mayor
heaven.
publicly thanks you for the amount of work that you've done and for clearing your name. She publicly apologizes to you and accepts it. Give me a deception check with advantage because she's helping you.
I wipe some blood from the corner of my mouth, kind of try and sell it.
Yep.
Well, that's just a 13.
Okay.
Woohoo! 17.
Okay. Everyone buys it, no question. And did you forget to mention the intelligent creatures bit?
The what?
Oh, like that's part of his motivation?
Well,
Because how would we know that with this story?
that's fair. With that, the mayor brings up the fact, yes, and when it seems like you're going to leave that part out, the mayor brings up the fact, and we've recently come to realize that certain creatures in his menagerie were sentient, and we do not condone slavery here, so we will be apprehending the rest of his wares. And the kobold goes, "What? That's absurd. What creatures did I have that were intelligent of any kind? Had intelligence of any kind?" It came to my attention that you had a blink dog, which is rather intelligent, as well as various fey creatures. So I apologize, but the rest of your inventory is forfeit.
That's right, Archie.
Yay. I actually made little cards for both the Stout Drake and the Suds of Heaven, just in case they
Yeah,
ever
the
drank
first
it.
month for the Genie tier on your Patreon.
Yeah, as well as new patrons. But enough self-promoting. With that, the mayor obtains the rest of his wares, and the kobold's like, "That's not fair." It's like, it was your inventory that caused this destruction in the first place. Bringing too much hot wares into our happy little town. It is your fault all these carnival attractions have been damaged. I would watch your mouth when bringing attention to yourself.
The internet dropped on your computer.
Just switch it to 2. Oh, when?
Dumped me out of the meeting. It stopped the meeting. I'm guessing.
We'll be
Moment.
back.
So, doop doop doop. Meg, how have you been?
Oh, pretty well, pretty well.
What are you
Just,
doodling?
I just keep doodling little things and erasing them. Nothing exciting.
Oh.
Just getting the feel of, different stuff. Archie, talk to us. What's up in your world? Oh my God, it's so hot in here. I'm dying.
It is rather warm. Have you always been in the Northeast, or? Because 85 isn't terrible.
Are you talking to me? I'm
Yeah.
sorry. What?
Have you always lived in the Northeast? Because 85 isn't the worst thing in the world. So.
Pretty much. I lived in Massachusetts for a while. That's where I went to high school and college, and then I moved back down here. It's more just like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let's just talk. Do a Q&A or just ask questions or something. There you go. Archie, what kind of questions do you have? Or Michael, if you're watching.
Any questions about the game so far? In this weird intermission. This is a weird game, but it's fine.
Hi. Do you have any questions?
It does blow my mind that we're 5 hours into this new story arc, and we're still on the first page of the adventure. That's fine.
That's just how you. I don't have any. That's okay. How was your day? What did you do?
Yeah, random fact. This entire adventure for the past 2.5 sessions is this piece of paper.
I'm not very. Bagels, the bread of the drakes.
Doop, doop, doop. There's gonna be some editing. It's fine. This is way more important, so. Thank you guys for your patience. Remember, we are a small show.
And our big
More
takeaways.
important things happen.
I don't think so.
They
So,
happen.
we have, John, were there any questions about anything? I lost you there for a minute, so I wasn't sure if I was still going or not. All right, I'm just going to keep pushing forward. Big takeaways
Yeah.
from today.
The-
Mentors, I just said it.
It's
Be
really
registered,
weird what
background checks, I'll connect with
stories
you about
actually
that.
last
You are
a
going
good
to
amount
get
of
an
time.
invitation for Canvas. And once you receive that, just please accept that invitation, explore the module. Any content that you've already given me to upload, just
I
make
didn't want us to
sure
talk so
that
they could, like, hear us in the
it's,
webinar.
what you want to be in there and in the right day, in the right, spot. So let me know about that. If you don't have the Canvas account, it's going to be really hard for you to access the Zoom links to connect with the students. Again, those students must have 2 hours a week of programming to be marked as active. And we're doing
didn't hear
that
that,
through
just
those
to
little
let you know.
quizzes and
Hi.
assignments
That's
that
it.
help us to know
Hi, everyone.
who's
I think that's a
participating
problem.
and how active they
John is
are
currently running
and who's engaged with the work that you're putting
conference
out
of
for
some
them.
kind. So
This is a big piece. So with our paid Zoom account, we only have 100 people
life
able
happens.
to be in the virtual sessions at a time. So please log in early as a mentor
know
to
that
make
you
sure that
dropped
you
out?
definitely can snag that spot. As I said before, I will be doing everything I can to be on as many of these
That's
meetings
fair.
as
That's a fair reason,
possible.
Taylor.
So I'll be
unfortunately, it's
fielding
an
that waiting
external
room
program,
and letting
so
mentors
hopefully they
in
would
first,
have
followed by
measures
the
to protect against
students.
things like that.
But that is something that you should be aware of. And the students have been made aware of that as well. With the recorded 1 hour sessions, the benefit is if they miss their slot or they can't be there live, they
Thanks
do
for
have
your
access to the
things and-
recording. So they're still
Hi, John. How are
getting
you today?
that education and that
he's
knowledge. Those
Stressed
office
every
hours
time.
are first come, first served. As I said before, I don't want them recorded for the security of our students. I want the kids to feel confident enough to come on camera and have a live discussion with the mentors. And
Yep.
let me see. So that is first come, first served. If they don't make it in time to meet that 100, then unfortunately they'll
Hi,
have to
everyone.
wait until next time,
I'm
and they
on
have to
drugs.
be aware of
Bagels
that.
with
I'm
bread.
sleeping.
And I stated this way back earlier. If you have any
Uh,
materials that your students need to have for their
the
sessions,
Drake's is the
let me know what it
violence
is,
you
and
guys
I will make
live
our
out.
students aware of
Bagels
what they
are
should
the
have on hand.
Dread.
They've also been informed that if they
Kinda
are requested to have
topping
something that
episodes.
they don't have, they need to reach out to me and I will make sure that they have it. Okay.
Nope, no questions at the moment. Still got it.
That's why he's the boss man. For those of you that don't know, one of the many things that Bite Size Digital and John does is host
Come on.
webinars. So, come to us for all of your webinar needs.
You guys ever
Clearly,
shit your
yeah.
pants during the day? Just did. So what's going on, everyone? What did I miss while I was sleeping?
We allied with the mayor, even though I tried very hard for it not to happen.
Should have just slit her throat from behind.
Right?
That might just be Twitch again.
Twitch.
We might just be crushing the internet right now because we're doing
Everything.
everything at once. Hey, everyone. Shit day
Twitch.
here. Yeah, it's just, we're just crushing the internet. Probably shouldn't be doing these two things at once. It was unavoidable for this one.
Yeah. Should we just take a break,
Yeah, we
maybe
might.
from D&D, and then come back? Regroup.
I'm not sure. How much of a break do you think we'll need, John? Just
I'm hoping 5 minutes. I don't know. This was supposed to be over by now, so.
Why don't we just tell everyone to come back in 10? Archie, Michael?
yeah. We can. Sure. Okay, we're going to take a 10-minute break just because things blew up. And then we'll continue. But I'll be here just chatting and whatnot for that time. But yeah, I make these little tiny adventures, and all the ones that I've been running are either up already on the Dungeon Havoc Patreon or are going to be up, and it'll be. And these adventures are free, so everything I've run is just up there when they're up there.
No questions at the moment.
The current adventure that they're on is Ross Bolt Festival. And it was meant to be a lot shorter than this. All these pages are meant to be like 2 to 4 hours of gameplay. And they've been running 5 hours. This one was actually meant to be the shortest out of the 3 adventures I actually set up for this tier. So who knows how long it'll take them to get to level 3. Michael is actually in my other game, and he was worried that they would be outpacing them in levels. Given how much these guys like to talk, I really doubt that that'll be a problem, Michael. Oh, well, that's fine. Yeah. Doop, doop, doop. And I'm glad that you like the shirt, Thalion. I hope everything there was good.
Archie, what's the weather like in your neck of the woods?
Yeah, he's kind of on the other side of the planet.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad they were fun. Our mild panic is entertainment at the very least.
There's been many things that we've all done.
We will still get...
Archie, have you ever read The Watchmen? My book club outside of this just picked that as the next book.
Yeah, we
If
can
anybody
see
wants
you,
to read that.
Archie. Can you not hear us?
Yeah, you can hear us. He's just on a delay, I think. Okay. Can't say what anymore. Just which part? Holding up at the moment. No rain. Just warmth. In fact, it's
No questions at the moment.
it is coming to be that time of year. Fortunately,
look it up.
fall has been really nice so far this year for us. The leaves have been falling. I can
Yep,
actually
no questions here.
spend time outside, and it's lovely. He hasn't heard of The Watchmen.
I know. I said, oh, that stinks. You should look it up.
Ah,
We got it? All right.
Okay, I'm putting in my sushi order to pick up on my way home.
Didn't we just talk about you not dying?
No heart attacks,
yeah,
John.
I just haven't uploaded it. I figured I'd wait till we were both done. And then I'll...
I'm hoping to make a nice little career out of this job, so if you could not have a heart attack or stroke, that would be wonderful.
We're talking about Alicia taking over. It's fine.
That's terrifying, she says. That time of year is basically my life in England. That's great, Archie. How do you feel about sushi? I'm placing my sushi order to pick up on my way home from work today. Trying to decide on what rolls I want.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah. There's this Chinese/sushi place near our house that I don't know how to explain this, but you feel like you're eating healthy Chinese food. Like it's such nice pieces of chicken and it has sauce on it, but it's not like, where
Gratuitous.
it's pouring off and everything. It's so good. And their sushi rolls are amazing. They're super cheap, but also you can just a la carte add things to them. So be like, I want mango sauce on that one, or honey wasabi, or I would like to add this in. I told Alicia when you guys come over at some point, we'll definitely just order all the sushi. Do you want me just to slide this chair over?
I need to get this
Oh.
chair in there.
Let me move.
I love sushi. There you go, Archie. That's right. Sushi for everyone.
One moment. Logistics. I should turn off the mic first.
I apologize. I forgot to put on
It's fine.
I did shower this
You're
morning.
fine. That's cool. I have my.
What a day.
What a day.
Did you just unplug
What
the
a day.
light?
What a day. What might
Did you just break it? Like, what's going on?
Did you turn it off? The break? Oh my god.
That's not good.
Huh. There you go. And there was light.
All right.
What a man. What a man. What a man.
Look.
What a man.
We can't have a week that nothing goes wrong.
No kidding. Dang, guys.
We just like to keep you on your toes. But see, like this, like you can add avocado or asparagus or fresh mango, or you can add any of these sauces, like right to the roll.
Let's see.
So it's nice. So we always get like the smoked salmon with the honey wasabi, and then we get the spicy tuna with the mango, and then we get like one real fancy roll. That fancy
Wow.
roll. Like, look at all these. So nice.
All right.
Fancy bomb
Fancy
lobster.
lobster. Black dragon. Ooh, that one has eel avocado and eel sauce with shrimp tempura.
I love the Angry Dragon roll. I believe it's what.
The thing that kind of
Or
sucks.
whatever.
There's one called the spicy Santa roll.
The thing that kind of sucks is that the more that we have these shenanigans go on, the less time I have to do fun editing because I have to find all of the giant chunks
Oh
of
my
time
god,
to
this
cut
one
out.
is called the deep fried summer roll. Cream cheese, avocado, salmon inside, topped with spicy crab meat and scallions with wasabi and eel sauce. Dear Lord.
Alicia, eventually you're gonna have to do like a long edit of all of our f ups. Like that.
What a day! All right, so
Fortunately,
so
it's.
where are we? Are you just waiting for
ooh, I'm
John to
missing
come
a
back?
Pog.
Uh-oh. Did any go over that way?
Oh, it's over there by the light. Yeah, there's lots of dice missing. Do. We are trained
How many
professionals.
dice are you supposed to have?
7. So
That's all
yay,
of 'em.
that's good. We're great.
So Kayla brought his fun dice today.
Oh yeah,
While we're
that
waiting for
why
John to
didn't
get
we
back.
do that? You could have been showing the die.
Yeah, I'm an
The other
idiot. What
dice.
can I say?
Okay.
I'm not sure if you can see this.
So this is
You gotta do
his
like the
mice
influencer
dice.
thing where you put your hand up behind it.
Yeah, you can't
Or here,
see
you
that
can
at
use this.
all. That's, yeah,
Yeah, there's a skull in there. Oh look, John's back.
How you
And
doing
yeah,
that is
there?
a
you're right,
terrible
Archie.
shot.
Nothing is going right today. I put it in a folder.
we are.
Yeah, thank you. That's
You're
great. Hey, how about is everyone? I love using my little beep. Use my little beeper.
My new dice didn't come yet, Archie.
Mine didn't either.
I just have my like.
John's good though.
Yeah. Oh, so we'll need to show the dice like these ones, and then the.
Here's my
Can you
Boy,
not? Is it just
blood spatter dice.
This one.
Got that, mother? Blood spatter.
I don't think the camera can focus that close.
Yeah.
I was just
And I
trying to
have-
see if we can get.
I
I have
know.
my like weird
That's
elvish, eldritch, one of those words dice.
Oh, there! I finally got it, and I put my hand down. Great.
Alicia, did you do the
Great.
intro via the?
I did.
Oh, awesome. Via the button?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
There's a button for the intro.
Oh, yeah, we have a
This
stream
whole
deck
thing's
now?
going to be
So
lined
If-
up with things.
if
I like
other
the
things hadn't-
coronavirus one.
Caleb's
Oh,
green
oh.
screen has seen better days. This is today is
Sorry.
completely. Just so everybody knows. I love that I don't have to curse anymore. I can just hit a button.
It has the same visceral feeling.
It does. It's good.
All right,
The
so
fan must have knocked
let's
it
land this plane today, guys.
Okay.
All right, everyone. So, can somebody give me a 45-second recap of what has happened while I was sleeping?
So, little dude,
Almost nothing.
Click clack. He came, saw the mayor. Mayor was like, maybe we should have a fall guy. Click clack agreed. I went and desecrated a corpse and put
I
my
decided I didn't
family's
want a part of that.
insignia on it and
Nice.
blamed him for freeing everyone. And I just passed my deception check. I think, yeah.
All right, so we didn't really do much today, huh?
No, not much at all. And we couldn't decide if the mayor was trying. She kept saying that she wanted to give me a win, and we decided that we felt like she was going to eventually turn on us with that. So
That's fair.
therefore, that's why.
So let's
played
start it
prom.
back up.
Right.
I love it. This is going to be so
Except
You
awkward.
guys are so lucky you have.
I
now
took it
stream
off.
deck.
Oh, you
Oh,
unmuted
yeah, I am muted. I'm
Okay,
good. Yeah.
Corona. No, I covered my
Got
mouth.
that
No, you got
Rona.
me. I was facing this way and covered my mouth.
Something wet hit my hand.
You guys are so close to each other, it doesn't matter. Let me
So
tell you.
And we lost someone watching.
To be fair, I do not have coronavirus.
To be fair,
To
be fair.
we'll see what happens.
definitely adding that to our soundboard.
To be fair.
We're going to have Blake. Hey, everybody, it's all.
That's happened twice.
That's the second time that's happened.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah, Archie, we bought a Stream Deck. We bought the XL Stream Deck, too, because we couldn't deal with just 15 buttons. We have 32.
have no
Why
chill.
do we need 32?
Because
If you don't think that we can think of 32 sounds to put on there,
I'm doing an entire Letterkenny,
I
to
think
be
I'm
fair,
missing that.
thing on there. That's going to be done.
It's fine.
Have you
I'll
seen
find
the
it later.
movie For a Good Time Call?
Okay, I'm
No.
gonna
About-
move these.
Oh my gosh, it's such a
Yes,
silly movie.
Archie,
I'm in
we
love
did.
with it. It's about two girls in their young 20s living in New York who decide to start a sex phone line to be able to pay their rent.
Does one of them become King Arthur? No?
All
that
right,
sounds
but
awesome. I'll
they
go
get
see
a
it.
they get
Book
a
club.
sound deck that's just a keyboard to make sounds so that when they're on the phone with clients they can just play
Fake
the
it.
keyboard.
Yeah, I love that. That's
I've
awesome.
read way too many fan fictions about one of them being
We're
a
not
sex
the
phone
dice
operator.
again.
Yeah, the dice again.
All right, let's get back to it. All right,
Oh,
so
yeah.
where are we, Caleb?
So,
Did you turn your mic back on?
yes.
Okay.
Jesus, Christmas today.
So the mayor confiscates the rest of his wares. He leaves
bad guy.
town via taxi to go where
He's not being jailed?
He for sure needs to go to jail and pay for everybody's stuff.
She basically stripped him of all of his wares, all of his money, left him with just enough money to leave.
Yeah, but that doesn't help.
She was like,
It's just me. Sorry.
I've dealt with unwanted laborers before. They turn out to be more problematic than beneficial.
Have you told that to our prison system? Sorry.
Our prison, the
It's a different prison system.
prison bay prison system is basically non-existent.
Okay, I have a question. This word before bay, is it prism?
PRISM.
Thank you.
Yeah. Come on, Alicia. Jesus.
It kept sounding like
Christmas.
prison every time people were saying it, and I just didn't know if I was hearing incorrectly, but I thought I had seen it written down as prism.
Prism.
So I wanted to.
It's called Prison Bay because all the foliage around here is not green. It's like blues and purples and all these vibrant colors.
I can't
Thus,
wait
a prism.
to bring in the Prism Bay. Hey, I'm making.
What now?
I'm making a chicken.
Oh, that's great.
So,
I want you to just like draw elaborate like landscapes. That's what I want to see.
I don't remember,
sounds
Archie, what it was we
exhausting.
needed one for.
That's true. I had this idea that you should
The
pick
Stream
like
Deck?
one
It was
moment
'cause we
from
wanted
each
to do
episode
sound,
and do
sound
like
things.
a picture for
Oh,
it.
you wanted me to
Like,
stop making
last
sound
time it could have
effects.
been,
That's
like,
what it
really,
was.
Like
We wanted to
stabbing
just
the
do it,
thing.
like-
but I was like, because he doesn't have enough on his plate, doing this and like
Little
school, like
Pornhub.
teaching two
Everything.
kids and all that
Done.
stuff. But how cool would
Guys,
that be? Because then you would just have like a picture
We
for
are
each episode.
so off.
I know.
Let's bring it in.
We were
got a
talking
half
about
hour.
D&D for the record
Yeah.
over
For
here.
the record.
So,
I have a new friend request, everyone.
Woo!
Friend suggestion.
So, 1 week has passed after
It's been.
1 week.
Grill
We just drive
Jaffa
this thing right off the rails today.
was forced to leave Prison Bay.
Michael, we're going to be level 2 forever, just so you know.
Apparently. Now people have begun migrating across the island, just trying to find good spots to watch the comet from various locations. Some people stay in town because they like the festivities. Are you good? Mm-hmm. Okay.
We're listening.
Some people have gone off to do various unique things. Like there's a botanist that has visited town to see a flower that only blooms during the comet. Your grandfather, Bartholomew Wingap, as well as his friend who came visiting from the college, Rhaegorn the dwarf, have decided to go up to Carved Ridge to observe the comet, since that gives the absolute
right,
longest
Archie.
period of time to actually
with you.
view the comet. Yeah, that's fair. They won't be that, well, they might be that bad. But, so people are going all over the place. And it's coming up on the night of the comet. Kai, the goblin that you hired,
I hope he stays forever.
Goblin.
have you been paying him the average wage? He did offer to work for slightly less if it meant scraps. So what did you decide to give him?
Yeah, so we said we were going to give him some scraps and food along with the slightly below average wage and his living quarters.
Oh. Giving him quarters is more than he was expecting.
Great. We're
So,
nice.
Loyal,
yeah,
I almost said clients. That's not what I meant. Loyal employees.
and he's grateful. He's still hanging out. And the morning of the comet, everyone is excited. They got up early, even though they know they should have been sleeping in. The energy in the air is high, and as you come in, you see that Kai's already begun cooking, and he sees you, and he goes, "Hey, Quinto, I already have things cleaned. Things are going. It's a busy morning."
Good morning, Kai. Thank you so much for getting all that done. Do you have any plans for the day?
Feed people, do my job, get paid, and enjoy the festivities afterwards. If things continue to be lively, I'll stay here for a bit, but I don't know. I go where the work is, and the ship leaves soon. So who knows what will happen.
Sounds good. We really appreciate having you here.
I appreciate having a nice roof over my head, not a tent.
Well, we don't seem to spend much time in the tavern, so if he goes where the work is, it seems like we can have a pretty steady flow of work for him.
Yeah.
You know, you might want to consider making it a more of a long-term situation for the time being.
We'll see. Sounds good.
So the comet is showing tonight.
Yes, the comet is this evening.
I am outside carefully making a way to make out of growing plants to make a observation deck on our roof.
That's so cool.
That's awesome.
That's what I'm spending my time doing until otherwise told.
All right.
That sounds fantastic. Didn't you say that Quinto had to get his cards read? So I'm trying to convince Quinto to go do that. If that's still
From
a thing, or
that-
did her stand get ruined? You had said
No,
that you were
no,
gonna have
She
to.
was out of the line of fire, effectively.
Yeah. So I explained to you how she pretty much told me I was gonna die, and was
Yeah.
very like freaked out about it. But I really need you to go get your cards read.
That doesn't seem like a good thing to do.
I
Since I
think-
just got done tripping on mushrooms.
Yes.
A week ago.
Now
Is that a
sh-
week already?
It has been a week.
God,
So now we should switch.
Lost
I
all
should take some
the space-time
mushrooms,
continuum.
and then I'm gonna come with you and listen to you be told your future.
All right, I'm in.
All right. I eat the mushrooms.
And we're high.
Because I got high.
With Kai running the inn for a quick period of time, you get rushed over to the tent where the fortune teller is. This older woman. And she sees you and Gully. And she goes, "Are you this one's companion?"
Yes, we work together.
"I'm sorry."
We're heterosexual life mates.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
I slowly go like this and tell him that
Yeah.
his skin feels like champagne-colored jello.
Well,
She's tripping. Bitch is tripping.
what do you care to learn? They sought their futures and they didn't quite like it. Do you care to learn your fortune, or are you here for other information?
What other information?
Anything you wish to learn, the stars can tell.
Is it because they're big and bright?
What's that?
I'm not there.
So cool.
Deep in the heart of Texas. Right back into it. Completely driving this train off the rails, kids. We're in nuclear fallout.
You're a monster.
We should do a crossover with our book club and have Tutu, or was it Tutu? What was his name?
Toot
Toot.
Toot
We should
Toot.
have Toot Toot make an appearance.
He'll be back.
That's what I was
next
thinking
week.
of. Click Clop.
Dresden. Anyway, I would like to have my future. Let's
Cut
do
the
it.
deck.
All right. Oh, we actually have cards.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
I
it's
actually brought the
intense.
cards this time around.
Dunskies.
So,
You should show the cards.
I will. Boom.
L cards.
So, first we will start with your past. It's good to make sure what you were. The wizard card.
All right.
You were an inquisitive child, always wanting to learn under your parents, I assume. You sought mastery over what was before you,
Okay.
and it appears that you did.
Thanks, Archie.
Love it.
Your present. The berserker.
That's about right.
There's someone in your life that causes you great anger. You've probably attempted to kill a few times.
Wow. Okay.
It is either someone unjustly giving you grief or justly, but it doesn't matter. The rage is real.
It's fair.
She looks over at Gully. I do not believe you take out your rage on your employees, though.
Nope.
No, he loves me.
And
Oh,
finally,
how high Gully is
your
right now.
future. And I am concerned,
Oh shit.
for I have drawn the necromancer card.
Oh, that's good. Maybe I can bring some people back to life. Alicia, Pippin, what is going on over there?
It's not with
I need
you.
to get
She's
closer.
trying to make an observation. Oh, that card's wait, I want to see it. That was
The necromancer
terrifying.
card. Yeah, that is terrifying.
Holy smokes!
She looks at you. What mess are you and your companions going to get into?
God only knows.
All the messes. That was great.
That's the second time
I know. Same wage.
You've got a problem on your hands.
Tell me about it.
You are a spirit touched. You are a priest.
There's
Either-
a joke there.
Comet,
Probably something to do with the Catholic
what
Church.
is wrong with all of you?
Lots of things got touched. It's fine.
I think we've had too much sugar today.
There you go. I got your
Why?
back.
You guys are special. So it's either you who will become a force of darkness in the world, or you will face this force.
Okay.
The fortune teller then turns over to Gully and goes, "Please, be wary. keep him on the path,
On my path?
on a good path.
On the path of enlightenment? Because that's the path I'm on
I
right now.
have a feeling that this figure of rage might let it possess him,
I now feel like
cause him to seek darker powers.
I feel like I'm Jean Valjean now. I like this. All right, we're heading down a path.
Can I draw one more card?
What do you want to know? And you owe
If
me
he's going
5
to
jade.
defeat the...
I know, you owe me 5/10.
Okay.
If
which is
he's
the
going to
cover.
defeat the whatever evil thing that's causing him all the badness.
The question
what's
is he
happening there.
Sauron or Frodo?
I want right now I'm going to concentrate all my energy on drawing the card that's going to show whether or not we are going to triumph over the thing causing him anger or succumb to the anger. Ooh.
Cut the deck.
That's right, Archie.
What did you draw?
He looks pretty happy to me. I'm just saying he looks like a happy dude. Did you make these cards?
No, I did not make these
Oh,
cards.
I was very impressed with
Be
you.
awesome if you did.
Right?
Okay, guild member.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
So, that means that something needs to be made. There is a darkness coming.
Like an
Okay.
observation
The
deck?
duck of the night, danger will find you. Bob.
How is an observation deck darkness?
You just said something needs to be made. We're currently making an observation
No,
deck.
no,
I am
no,
sorry
no.
for trying to draw conclusions from your...
Okay, oh, that's fair.
She is tripping.
There is a darkness coming, Quinto.
Okay.
Did you tell her your name? I'm not there.
Something can be made which will help bar,
I'm going to guess it's another
stop.
beer. We need to brew more beer.
There is this different path that you can create that will prevent this darkness.
Okay, how do I go about doing that?
Depends on what this darkness turns out to be.
Can we come back for more advice in the future?
Or are
I-
you gone after the thing today?
This lady says, I live in the Dregs, which is the peninsula on the southern side of the Drakes. So she's not far normally. If you need more advice, visit me.
Okay. Thank you very much.
And that one was free because that was bad, and it's good to know how to solve it.
Oh, thanks, bud.
Pippin has officially jumped the shark. She's now just resting dice on her face.
Alicia, why are you this person?
She has resting
You
dice
married
face.
That's fair. So, what do you do with the rest of the last day to prepare for the comet? People are going all over the place, so it's a little less populated than what you've seen the past week.
I'm
I-
building hats out of flowers so that I can sell them like mine.
How large of an observation deck can I make in that time? Out of, like, can I cover the whole roof of the building?
Well, did you just spend the day, or did you build over the course of the week?
I'm assuming over the course of the week.
Okay. You can basically create a platform, like taking up a good part of the roof. It's not meant to be a permanent structure, obviously, but you have this nice.
I was going to say, is it a flat roof? Do we have a flat roof or an A-frame? What do we got?
You have. It's an L-shaped building with a steep roof, but there's enough support beams and whatnot that building a tree out and building a flat level on it, just for an elevated perspective, isn't too difficult.
Okay.
And given the support beam that runs along the top of the building, you can use that as one of the supports. So it's not going to cause any infrastructure damage.
So could we get like 10 people up there?
She's not Archie.
15?
She's definitely not okay.
I'm delightful.
You can probably get everyone from the tavern who's currently renting, as well as about 15 other people.
All right, I am going to charge admission.
Are you going to
I
let me in
figured.
for free?
Well, yeah.
Great.
All right.
So I'm going to charge, like, what do you guys think is fair? Like What like a tenth?
Sure.
I would charge
Or
more
like-
than a tenth.
I
Right?
don't really know the going rate of an
I
observation.
mean, I just
Um,
paid 5/10 to get my fortune read.
Oh, I
I'm
thought you paid
assuming
it.
that this is going to be
So,
like the best place to
what about,
watch
like,
the comet
a
from, right?
whole
A
thing.
great cup of
Oh.
coffee is
Eh.
about 5/10.
Yeah.
So
see,
how
So,
about
like-
10/10?
what?
So a shield.
A shield. What about
So maybe
Maybe like
we
3
charge.
shields?
So maybe we charge a shield and you get a beer and a
Oh.
trip
Yeah.
up to
Have
the
you ever
deck.
gone
That's a-
anywhere for New Year's Eve?
No.
Yeah.
This is
I mean,
And-
remember, Alicia,
let's mark
it's
a
about
s-
offers. It's not about products or services. We have
Let's-
to build an offer.
market a
Marketing.
special beer. What are all the different beers that I can do? Where's that list?
There we
I
go.
can pull it up if I need.
Yeah.
And we're Meg
the
and I are going to
two
brew a new
local
beer.
ones
Yeah.
are the Stout Drake and the Suds of
No,
Heaven.
but where's that sheet that I have?
Yeah.
Where did it go?
How long does it take to brew beer?
I mean,
There's
I mean,
also
we're
a
masters.
drink list on my Patreon that I will
We
bring
could
up
have
for
been.
you.
We've been working on this.
Yeah, we've been
beer
working
for
on
a
a
little
new
while, but
beer
now
for
we
the
have to
Comet.
we just have to market it. Like, what are we gonna call it?
Yeah.
And you can't decide that until you finally get to taste it, and that needs to happen after
Sure.
fermentation.
We have some
But don't you have
some
the sheet
bourbon
with all
barrels
this
that
stuff?
we've been doing this in.
Oh yeah, I like a nice bourbon barrel.
So we have these oaky bourbon barrels that we're going to use.
D4 drinks.
What time of year is it?
It is early summer, so it's about
Something
it's
fruity?
the month is
Not with
pre-sun
bourbon.
is
No.
the month, so it's nearly or coming up on the longest day of the year.
Okay, so it's probably pretty hot out, so we would want something lighter. So
It is also a tropical climate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
So bourbon might not be a good thing.
Yeah.
We may want to go citrusy,
We can do the
fruity, like a shandy a little bit
Yeah.
for the Comet.
like. It seems like we have a lot of mangoes. We could do like a mango shandy.
That's an
Mix
interesting
it up
one.
a little bit, something.
Yeah.
And then, what special effect does it have? Since you're going to be seeing the comet, is the whole idea that you want to see. What does it do for you?
Well, one
Since
of
our
your
beers kind of just-
cocktails provide.
That's what I asked for. Was the I couldn't
Oh,
find my
that
cocktail.
thing. Oh, I'm sorry.
You were like, I don't know.
It's like, I
Which,
forgot what
to
you're
be
talking
fair, like
about.
I should know where it is, but I don't have it right here.
I think it was in the Slack.
Mixology school.
That's what I was looking for. That's the stuff.
Don't like
you could
the
use
drugs, the drugs. the
Whichever one provides a bonus on
drugs.
skill checks, as well as the Suds of Heaven.
Okay, what if we do this? Why don't we make it one of the bubbly ones, and we'll do like a fruit shandy and bubbly, so it'll be kind of like champagne, and it'll make them all like bubbly and excited. So we don't really need to worry about what it does, but that makes them like nice and happy and
What
like
are we going to
bubbly
call
and
it
stuff.
for the Comet?
What's the name of the comet?
It is called Roth's Comet. It was
Thinking like
a-
Rosy Roth, if we wanted to make it like a strawberry shandy instead and have it be a light pink color, or like
We could put rose petals in it.
yeah, there we go.
Is that a thing?
Just
Yeah.
to
I'd
remind
love to
you of
try
the
a
lore of
rose
the
beer.
comet.
You've never? I drink rose flavored drinks all the time.
I
I've
love
had
rose.
like that was it rose lemonade, lavender rose
Yeah.
lemonade that
Well,
we
a
had
shandy
at
is like a lemonade, so we're making like a beer lemonade.
Yeah, where they
That's-
put the like
that's what we're making.
rose water in there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I wanna
great.
So
try
that's what
that.
we're making. And we'll call it the. What was it again?
Roth's Comet. Or
Rosy
Roth's
Roth.
Bolt.
Rosy Roths.
Rosy Roths, and it makes you all bubbly and like happy.
Yeah.
And
It has
so
a nice pink color.
so you
to
get
be
up on
comet-like.
there,
Yeah,
and you get that.
yeah.
And are we gonna have like little snacks too? Little pocket pies shaped like comets.
Yeah.
I mean,
Little
now I
tails
feel
on
like
them.
we could do 2 shields.
All right.
Yeah,
two
I
shields.
said
You get,
3
pocket
originally,
pie.
just to even get up on there.
Ooh, that's ritzy.
Pocket-
but you're setting
pocket
up
pie?
a nice patio.
Yeah.
Which seems
There's like little,
natural.
See,
you know, little
exclusive
lights
views
and
of the comet?
candles, exclusive.
I'm
views.
using my droid craft
Yeah.
to make like mosquito chasing away flowers,
and
bloom
it's gonna
all around
smell
it.
amazing because of all the
Yeah.
flowers. We've really
It's
put
an
some time into this.
experience.
It's a whole
this
experience.
is a once in a
All
lifetime.
right, so 2 shield, and you get a pocket pie shaped like a comet.
Yep.
You get Rosy Roths.
Yes. And you can buy more
beer.
of either while you're up there if
Of
you would
course.
like more.
Yeah.
And your admission into
And
the
your
thing.
admission to the secret garden.
and
Observation
we can
Pocket pie.
You guys
can-
know
we
that we
can
work
do-
in marketing.
we can do a like a fireworks show leading up to the Comet.
Yes. And then end the night with another open mic since we seem to do so well with those.
I love it.
All
Let's
right.
go.
Open mic under the stars.
Guys, maybe we really
Yep.
missed our calling as event planners.
Wow.
Yeah, right?
This is great. I love it.
All right. So you guys create all these attractions.
Yep.
Kai spends a lot of time just doing them sous chef work, making sure that all of your preparations are done. He keeps it consistent. He does a good job. And
Can you use your druidcraft to make all the extra rose petals just kind of dance in the wind around us? They just go.
Wait, can
Of
my
course.
Drocraft do two things at the same time?
um,
Well, no, it would
Depends on the
make
two.
the flowers bloom, and they would already be bloomed, and then I could do the wind.
okay, yes, you can totally do that. Why not?
Right.
So the evening begins. You do your firework display before the sun has properly set and the comet is not visible yet, to just cause this nice contrast as the day switches over to night. And as it begins to set, the bioluminescent plants around begin to just slowly glimmer, creating a slight
What did you do?
glow.
I made a dice tower.
Nice.
What is wrong with
See?
you?
Alicia is struggling to live today. It's impressive, actually.
The pies come out, the drinks come out. You guys make a total of 10 jade, given
Is that
the
a lot?
Yeah.
yes,
Nice.
it's a stupid amount. Some people show up for the
I'm gonna start
show,
writing that down.
but
10
through the
jade.
food,
Makes
the
sense.
entertainment, the drinks, the presentation, you guys make a magical evening for
We've made a
everyone.
reputation of when we host special events, people know that like they're top notch and you want to go.
Yes, and it's such a remote place that you are literally providing one of the best seats in the house.
Yeah.
As you're doing this, your grandfather and his friend went up to Carved Ridge.
Papa Gully. Oh wait, is that why we said Gully should be my last name? Because we called him Papa Gully.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh. Okay.
People just started calling Papa Gully because they just only knew him because of you. So, transition of thought. The person doing the investigating for the mayor took some additional side work and took the botanist and her family out to the flowers to watch them bloom inland. And as the night settles in, the stars begin to appear. And on the horizon, you begin to see the comet. It is bright, and first it appears white on the horizon, but as it slowly crests overhead as the night continues on and the music plays, it transitions slowly over to red. And then it crests directly overhead. And it seems magical. The drinks that you've ingested give you this like nice warm feeling. The bubbles, the food, everything is perfect as it should be. But as it hits directly overhead, something seems mildly off.
Can I roll for perception or insight?
Give me an arcana.
So I got an 11, and then it'd be +4. Well, +2 for the arcana because I'm proficient in it.
And plus your
And
intelligence
plus-
modifier.
and +2, so 15. I can do math.
Your intelligence is 3, I believe.
Oh, 16.
Okay. You know that Ross Comet is strongly attached to abjuration magic. It is a ward from the forces of darkness.
Cool.
As the comet passes overhead, though, you realize that there's no magic in the comet whatsoever, which is weird. It doesn't quite match the historic lore that you would know. Priest, can you
Yes.
go ahead and give me a religion check? So intelligence and wisdom. I mean, intelligence and proficiency if you have religion.
Archie says that he always makes dice
14.
towers.
A total of 14?
Total 14.
Okay. The only thing that you know about Roth's Comet and Roth, this old primordial god, he was one of the 4 gods in that initial puzzle. He was one of the creator gods.
Oh, wasn't he the sun? Was he the sun one?
Would I know anything from
He
nature?
was the judge, the one that provided civility.
Can I roll again for
It would
history? I'm
not-
proficient in that too.
You can roll history. Let's see what information we get from.
19
Oh,
plus.
gosh.
So 20, 21, 24.
Okay, 24. With your religion check, you do know Roth is dead, as all the old gods are. With your history check, you know that when these ancient gods died, weird things happened. There were some planar issues, which is obviously present in the mountains that you've explored with the floating rocks.
Right.
But maybe the death of the god means the death of the magic in the comet.
Okay. I express that to you guys and explain that I know this from history and that I'm not still tripping.
You also know the history of what the comet was meant for. Roth saw the encroaching darkness of horrors beyond the imagination. And so Roth pulled back on his bow and shot this bolt. And it cut into the darkness, keeping it at bay.
I mean, just keep us on voice only.
Yeah, we're trying to fix it. Sorry. And so
The memory card was full.
you're getting an off feeling, though. You're not sure what that could be, except for maybe something tied to this comet.
Oh, he's totally right. I did add it up wrong. Should have been 25.
Oh,
19 plus 2.
I mean, they'll hear us. Let's not mess with it this late in the game.
yeah.
Yeah, we're almost done. So.
As the comet passes further, that uneasy feeling that each of you have just gets worse
Oh,
and
no.
worse and worse. And
No.
in the distance, you hear screams. And that is where we will end our session.
Praise Jesus Christ.
Well,
Thanks
sorry
for
that the
sticking in there,
sound is
bud.
underwater again, and hopefully, bye.